Norm in communication is related to how people look, behave, and communicate with each other. In the scenes shown, we can see that when Emily, who is the senior and first personal assistant for Miranda, are teaching Andy on how to do her work properly. She told Andy to avoid any mistakes such as late during running the errands for Miranda because Miranda is a perfectionist person. Andy listens very well to the advices that is given by Emily. This shows that, as a new worker, she has to listen very well to her senior in order to become a good worker.
Turn-taking communication is a type of conversation where participants speak one at a time in alternative turns. In conversation analysis, turn-taking is a term for the manner in which orderly conversation normally takes place. There are two guiding principles in this conversation, which is first, only one person should talk at a time. Second, we cannot have silence. In this movie, you can see that Miranda asks the employees about the progress on the next issue that will be published. The employee answers Miranda's questions one by one without overlapping each other. Here, you can see there is a change in gaze direction, which is very important in this communication. This is a sign to the listener that their turn is coming, like Miranda did to Nigel.
Phatic communication is a verbal or non-verbal communication that has a social function, such as to start conversation, greet someone, or say goodbye, rather than an informative function. In this movie, this is a scene where Kristen Thompson, who is a stranger, had started a conversation with Andrea by advising her to not drink the liquor. He then told her about his experience after drinking the liquor. He introduced himself to Andrea while shaking hands with her. Andrea then expressed her excitement as his fan. Then they had a small talk about Andrea's occupation. Later, he said goodbye by saying it is a very, very nice to meet you, Miranda Gold. This shows us that a small gesture or sentence can lead to a small talk that we call phatic communication.
Barriers of communication are specific items that can distort or prevent communication within an organization. In the scene shown on the screen, Miranda and Andrea experience some of miscommunication toward each other. The barrier of communication that they encounter is the receiver, which is Andrea, unable to receive a message from Miranda who calling for her. Without the help from Nigel to tell Andrea that Miranda was calling for her, Andrea maybe will never understand and receive the proper message that was sent toward her. Other barrier that can be represented by this scene is wrong target. Miranda intended to call Andrea, but she got a wrong target when she wrongly called out Andrea's name as Emily in this scene.